My name is Gokul, and I'm a trainer for the Female Health Company that made the first female condom in the world in the early 90s. And I'm the trainer for the African countries. So we do a lot of training of service providers in the Ministry of Health, the Department of Health, for NGOs, for community-based organizations. So we are there to empower women to take responsibility for their own sexual health. That's what we are doing by promoting the FC2 female condom. And I think correct use is important, consistent use is important. Women use female condoms, or girls who are sexually active use female condoms. It gives a man a break, and also they can share the responsibility of prevention of STIs, HIV, unplanned pregnancy, or take complete control. Don't wait for her partner to use condoms. Why not take responsibility for your own sexual health? Use the condom. You know that you are protected. You're not depending on another person.
Now, I just want to take you back a bit.
Yes.
Now, when was the first female condom invented? And
I think it was between 92, around that area, right? So it's quite a long time that we have female condoms. But as we advanced, you'll find that when we started, it was FC, right? It was made out of plastic, polyurethane plastic, very expensive material, but it made a bit of noise. So people around, wherever condoms were available then, it was called FC. I think they complained about the noise, that plastic kind of noise. So the female health company listened to what people are saying, and they went and found another material to make the ones we've got presently, and it's called nitro. And nitro is like a non-latex material, soft material. There's no noise. It's a very soft, smooth, you want me to open one and show you? Yeah. So this is the regular one that came after the polyurethane plastic one. This is called FC2, right? And if you look at it, you can see the material. It's a very soft, doesn't make noise. It's a very smooth material, very strong, a safe, reliable material. This is the FC2. And then we advanced further, and the company came up with the vanilla.
even a third one.
Yes. And then the caramel. There's a caramel.
Flavored?
Scented, colored and scented, yes. Strawberry. So now advanced from the FC2, regular or the clear one, to vanilla FC2, caramel FC2, strawberry FC2. Okay. Colored and scented.
Now, why the variation? Is it because everybody wants to?
I think, people want variation, for excitement, and people like something different. Yeah, so I think that's the reason. And it's so amazing. There's a research going on in South Africa on the efficacy of the female condom for pregnancy, right? Prevention of pregnancy. And the clients that come, they don't want the regular one, they want the colored ones. So it's amazing. I think just the different colors, the scented condoms, it's for excitement, I think, more.
What is the uptake? What is the uptake like? Talk about the African
uptake?
Yes.
Okay, I will say, okay. Yes.
And
I
how
think
are you guys trying to bridge the gap?
To create demand, right?
Oh, yes.
I think that let's talk about my country, right? South Africa. In South Africa, we've got the female condom. It's just over 23 years, I think, we've got the female condom in our country. And we started with the FC, the first condom. And obviously, we started with pilot sites, just a few sites. I won't give you numbers, right? And then from those pilot sites, the Department of Health took complete responsibility. And over the years, they increased the sites until they reached a point where they made it available in all the public sector services. Like the male condoms are available, the female condoms are available. And over the years, more and more in amounts have been ordered. And the uptake has grown as the years went by. More people with training of service providers, with people coming to know about it, with the promotion of the condoms in the clinics, in the hospitals. As the people get trained by me, or the trainers in our country, they go out and they promote it. And so the information and the skills increase, and as the years have gone by, the demand is more and more. So I can't sort of give you a specific amount, but definitely gradual increase.
What about the rest of the continent?
Say that again?
The rest of the continent.
The rest of Africa?
Yeah. And then what's the role of government?
Yeah.
Because as we're saying, in South Africa, the government played a role until it got to a point
It
that
works
could not
better.
run on its own.
Yes. I promise you, what I noticed, like Brazil and South Africa,
Yes.
there the government, the Department of Health, took complete control, right, of purchasing it, of ensuring that condoms are available. And then because it's available, NGOs, CBOs, everybody could just sort of come and take for whatever work they're doing to ensure that the condoms are distributed and the demand is created. So they purchase it, but when they distribute it, it's distributed and given to the clients for free,
Yes.
right? So it's freely available to anybody, universities, technicons, public sectors, wherever people are, it's available for them. That's in South Africa. And that's my personal opinion, that it works better when the Department of Health takes responsibility for promoting. Yes, in other countries, like certain people purchase and buy, but from my experience, that is what I have seen.
Now, let's talk about the role of someone like you
Yes.
as a trainer.
Yes.
What is the role that you play in terms of just even changing the mindset?
Yes.
I think that could be maybe one of the things. But then also just working with communities, right?
Yes.
And bringing the message home.
Francis, that is the vital part of this whole thing. You can have the supply, you can purchase it, you can have your supply. But if you do not do training of service providers and communities and people, the key people, to ensure that they promote the condom, they create a demand for the condom, it's not going to move. And people are not going to know about it. And it's so important to have the values, the beliefs, the attitude that is positive towards condoms as a service provider, as me as a trainer. For one, I have a mindset that I'm passionate. You've got to have that passion, that drive to want to talk about something that relates to sex.
Oh, yes.
Not everybody can do that.
Not many.
Sex is private and people don't like to talk about sex. Sex is something that is part of our lives. And if we don't take care of that area of our bodies and of our lives, then things are going to go wrong. So protecting ourselves from STIs, HIV, unplanned pregnancy is so important. Immediate benefits, long-term benefits, if you think about it, right? That you can achieve from using condoms correctly, consistently, especially like now the female condom. Now coming back to my work as a trainer. So my work is to train service providers, to ensure they're knowledgeable, they're skillful, they have a positive attitude towards not only the condoms, but towards the community that they're serving, right? So that they can promote the condom, they can market it, to ensure people are having protected, pleasurable sex or enjoyable, safer sex. And when sex is enjoyed with a condom, then more people are going to use it. Because why do we have sex? For pleasure, for procreation. If you're not procreating and you are in relationships with more than one person, you're not safe, then and you're concerned about your health. We don't judge people for the number of partners they have, right? Our job as healthcare workers is to say, what are you doing to protect yourself? What, as a man, as a woman, what are you doing? What responsibility are you taking to protect yourself? Have you set standards for yourself? Have you decided what is it you want, what is it you don't want? If you don't want STIs, you don't want HIV, you don't want an unplanned pregnancy as a man, as a woman, then what are you doing about it? If you are not doing anything, you don't want it to set a standard. But there must be action after that. If there's no action, it means nothing. So, changing the mindset of people regarding condoms. We're in the 21st century. We have developed, we've got scientific progress. We need to embrace it. And we're not like in the 19th centuries, in the 20th centuries. We have advanced so much, and we have so much available for women, and men are also involved. It's not only women, but a man is also involved, where both partners can make the decision who's going to use a condom today? Or maybe you'll take complete responsibility, or I will take complete responsibility. And sometimes the man can't use the condom for various reasons, right? For example, allergy is one of it, allergy to latex, right? If the man can't use a condom, so lady, use FC2. It's non-allergenic material. The material we got natural. So why not use FC2?
Last question. What is the role and what is the negative role that men are playing in the lack of adoption of this solution?
Oh, okay. I can tell you now from my country, right? I know, I met somebody now here who's from Kenya, and he said the men are not for it, okay? But in South Africa, men have embraced female condoms. They ask for it, they come for it, they like it, they enjoy the pleasure that they experience with it. So I'm not saying all men, but a lot of men talk about the pleasure, and that it gives them a break from using a condom, that the lady is now wearing a condom. So men are very, very important partners in this promoting the condom. So I think if you get to the man, because sometimes men are the leaders at home, right? Especially when it comes to sexual health. I think if you get to the man in that situation, it would be so much better. And then he in turn can, introduce it to his partner. But when women and men have talked about it, you've got to talk about it. You can't just go and hide this method in the vagina. It has to be discussed, agreed upon, that we are using it, and fine, there you go. And I promise you, there's no stress, there's no anxiety, there's no worry during sex, after sex, before sex, because you can be ready in advance with a condom in the vagina. Or it can be inserted just before sex. So it has amazing benefits. Besides protecting us from STIs, HIV, unplanned pregnancy, there are many negative mental, emotional, physical, social, and what else? Economical, negative consequences from STIs, HIV, unplanned pregnancy. Short-term, long-term. So using it can contribute to the reduction of all those, obviously not eradicating it, but less of it, if you think about it.